Welcome back. I'm Terry.
I'm Ron. And I'm wearing my 5'4" shirt. Shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
5'4".
Ron, that is a really cool shirt. I actually like it.
Thank you, thank you.
Got a nice little palm tree, some keys. Really nice.
Nice summery type deal there. As hot as it is.
Yeah, it's got a nice little, I think it's cool.
Yeah, thank you.
You look sexy.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, 5'4".
No, seriously. Looks great. We're going to talk about what we watched.
Okay.
Well, I watched Game of Thrones. I know you're not a big fan of the show.
I've watched a few episodes of the first season. Never really got into it. But if you'd like, you could recap and give a view for the fans of what you think.
Well, Game of Thrones, it has some stuff in it that I usually don't watch shows for. And, you know...
Like what?
Like sex, extreme violence. This is what those people love.
Those are my two favorite things usually. Not in that order.
Oh, okay. No order, right?
No, not in that order.
So, and cursing and stuff like that. It's usually I just don't like to do that because I got kids around the house and I don't want them to kind of walk in and see Dad watching some kind of crazy thing.
Yeah, some orc giving an anal thing to some princess.
Yeah, that
one's cool. If there's orcs in the movie, I have no idea if there's orcs.
There's no orcs.
I don't know.
You're thinking Lord of the Rings, sir. But basically what it's about is some medieval realm, and basically they have a long summer, what they call the long summer. And summers in this world can last for this has lasted almost like 19 years because there's a little kid in it, 19 years old, and they mentioned the fact that it's been summer the whole time that he's been alive. But when it's winter, they are long, very harsh, and and one of the actual people, one of the groups is actually called the Starks, and their saying is actually winter is coming. Now, when you start off, you got the Starks are pretty much in power up north. They're over the north, and his friend is the king. Is actually the king. They actually took over from the Mad King, who was Targaryen. The Baratheon king, who was actually the king, I couldn't think of his name earlier. Sorry about that. He's really careless. He's just real, kind of a big mouth and everything. You can tell the queen doesn't really like him too good. And you find out that her and her brother are having sex. And you find out that she doesn't really sleep with him that much. The king. And there's a gay guy in there, Renly. He's supposed to be this really good-looking guy. I don't really judge men, but he's muscular. He's got the beard and everything. I guess that's considered very nice looking. And
he can afford a mustache.
Yes, he can. He's about as rich as Terry.
Only the rich can afford a mustache.
I can't afford a mustache.
I can't either.
Yeah, you don't have one. Sorry. Anyway, so they're anyway, and they kind of get this all kind of gathered up. You also notice that the Queen Cersei and she's a Lannister, and of course, like I said, so is her brother. Of course, he's Lannister, and they're going. And you also meet this woman called Khaleesi. Well, they think all the Targaryens are dead. But there's a young boy that claims he is the last of the Targaryens. So they throw this big party for him, and he's given his sister to what's called the Dothraki, and he is Khal Drogo, and he said for her he's going to go and help him take over, give him his army to go and take over the Seven Kingdoms. And he's, super macho and everything. And early on, you see the girl that plays Khaleesi get into bath into this like boiling water, and the girl tells her don't, it's not ready yet, it's too hot, She says it's fine. She goes and gets in it and gets out unscathed. So it kind of hinting at she's the true Targaryen, because Targaryens have said they can withstand any kind of heat because they're dragon blood in their veins apparently. So at the end, towards the end of the season, the king wants Ned Stark to come up, and that's his friend I told you about that was in Stark, and bring his family and start to and be the hand of the king, because a friend of Ned Stark's, who was hand of the king, just died, and he was going up more or less paying his respects, and he talked him into being the hand of the king. And I don't know if you're familiar, but hand of the king's more like it's like basically king's right hand man, at least by this standard. By the end of the movie, by the end of the season, Ned Stark's bringing in a traitor by Joffrey, who they named as the second king, as the new king. After the hunting accident kills the king the true king at the time, King Baratheon, and he dies, and he actually names Ned Stark as the acting king, or some kind of way. Anyway, he signs it and everything, puts his seal on it, and Cersei just rips it up in front of Ned Stark, trying to, being really dramatic, and because instead of confronting her with the paper in front of a bunch of people, he just confronts her in front of a few people that are all for her. So she just.
And this is the first season, right?
This is pretty much all the first season.
Okay.
And Ned Stark is beheaded, and Arya, his daughter, is there to witness it, which is pretty gruesome. His oldest daughter is supposed to be set to marry Joffrey. Her name's Sansa. So at the end of this, she's has really terrible feelings towards him because he had her dad killed and everything. So it kind of leaves you on a cliffhanger because Bran, the Stark's youngest son, younger sons, because I think they have another son. He's up in a window and he sees Cersei and her brother having sex, and he's like getting ready to get in, and she's like, do something, and he's like, things like, and the line he gives, I love it. It says, things I do for love, and he reaches up and shoves the kid out the window. It's way up. Kid loves climbing. So,
well, on a scale from 1, which is skip it, to 5, going out and buying the actual first season, how would you rate it? Would you actually...
4.5 to a 5.
Oh, so you would actually go out and buy the original disc?
I have it.
You have the first season you bought?
Yes, I have it.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
It is a really good watch. Like I said, it's got some ugly stuff in it.
Not for kids?
Not for kids at all.
Under what age?
Whatever age you're ready to talk to them about sex, I would say.
So what do you think?
Probably about 18.
Teenager?
18, 17, 18.
Okay, so around 18 or under.
It's a mature thing.
Okay. So true audiences only.
Yeah. And like I said, that's an adult preference, but I won't let my kids watch it.
And it's an HBO show, right?
Yes, it's on
so
HBO.
You know this is going to be pretty hardcore then, right?
Yes, and it
a lot of bloodletting?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So Terry recommends it. So I guess this is Ron.
And I'm Terry.
We'll see you next time.